Hello, hi, this is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill. Marichat is happening and it's happening soon.
How do you think I feel when you call my name?
4 freaking years since the iconic Marichat balcony scene of season 2. And ever since then, we've gotten literal breadcrumbs of Marichat. Christina did promise us to hang tight and that there will be at least one great Marichat scene. So why did I ever doubt her?
Marichat. Oh, that's a great one. I will say I've already seen some great Marichat content coming up soon, so please hang in there, and I think that you will be well fed.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's the one and only your girl, the cartoon hotspot, and if you haven't already guessed, I'm super excited at the news that Glaciator 2.0, episode 15 of season 4, will practically be a Marichat centered episode. Meanwhile, Adrien is non-existent and completely MIA. Like at this point, it's not even a love square anymore. But I digress. In this video, I'll be analysing the synopsis for Glaciator 2.0, sharing my predictions on the direction this episode might take, and the importance of Marichat this season for the reverse love square, and for the development of Adrien and Marinette's character. If you want to hear my thoughts, then don't go anywhere without giving this video a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe and click that bell button for post notifications. Without further ado, let's begin. We'll start by breaking down the synopsis, which says, Ladybug and Cat Noir face Glaciator again, who is convinced the superheroes are in love. When a faceless Cat Noir agrees, Ladybug reminds him they cannot be together, and that his insistence is becoming a real nuisance. Once they defeated the villain, Cat Noir starts doing some soul searching. As he looks for a way to stop annoying his lady with his feelings, Cat Noir bumps into Marinette, who herself is looking for someone to rehearse telling how she feels to the boy she secretly loves. Well, first of all, it isn't really a secret. I'm pretty sure the whole of Paris probably knows Marinette is head over heels for Adrien. Same way Cat Noir is madly in love with Ladybug. They're not that discreet. Side note, because a thought just popped in. But I think the most unrealistic thing about Miraculous is the fact not a single person in Marinette's class has blurted out to Adrien that she has a crush on him. Like, come on. Speaking from my own high school experiences and what I've seen, I know for a fact that when the news that someone is crushing on someone else gets out, I promise you that that person is going to find out, because teenagers love gossip and can't keep their mouth shut. But hey, I'm not complaining. At least they respect Marinette's wishes. But if that wasn't the case, I can literally picture Kim being the one to tell Adrien, just for a tease. Anyways, back on topic. So Andre is convinced Ladynoir are in love, and Cat Noir kinda eggs this on. He doesn't deny it, but Ladybug does. I just knew Andre was going to be reacclimatized for a dumb reason. Like, if Ladybug publicly denies this, then why would he get upset over that? I'm genuinely confused, like, is she not allowed to deny these rumors? And then Ladybug reminds Cat Noir that they cannot be together. Notice that one word. Cannot. Not won't. Can't. Meaning she probably has given thought to the idea of her and Cat Noir being a couple. But she's brushed it past for multiple reasons, as we know. And this makes sense. Regardless of what Thomas says about the Miraculous webisodes on YouTube not being canon to the series, I'm still going to refer to them, because there is still some element of canonicity. If I'm not mistaken, in one of the webisodes, Marinette says if Adrien didn't exist, then she might be open to being in a relationship with Cat Noir.
Okay, so maybe I'd see Cat Noir differently if there was no Adrien.
So I'm going to take this as she does have feelings for him. But one, her love for Adrien overshadows her love for Cat Noir because she loves them in different ways. So automatically takes it as one love is romantic, whereas the other isn't. Which is true at least for seasons 1 to 2. But the catch is, both ways she loves them are deeply rooted in the fact that she doesn't know Adrien as well as she thinks she knows him. Her love for Adrien is much more overwhelming and pulsating, whereas Cat Noir is the calm to her chaotic storm. He provides a comforting feeling that slows down everything in her life and lets her just relax and be herself. And that's because Ladynoir has reached that stage in their relationship where Adrienette has failed to reach, because Ladybug and Cat Noir have seen all the sides to each other. their vulnerability, everything. And 2, the fact that Ladybug says she cannot be with Cat Noir means that she probably would by now if she had a choice, but something is in the way of that. If she said she won't be with Cat Noir, it kind of tells me that she absolutely does not have any feelings for him whatsoever. It's definite, but cannot. What is the factor preventing her from coming to terms with her buried feelings? Cat Blanc. This is where I'm going to go off and just spill my mind, as I never really understand when I see comments saying along the line, Ladybug is so mean for rejecting Cat Noir. First of all, she's entitled to that right. It's not a must for her to accept him and return his love. Like, she has a right to reject him. Yes, it's ironic that Adrien and Cat Noir are one and the same, but that's the point of this show. You can love someone but not know anything about them, or love one side to them, which eventually you will grow to appreciate the other side. That's the moral, so we shouldn't ignore the underlying reason because you're annoyed that Ladybug keeps rejecting Cat Noir, which she has the right to. And secondly, Glaciator 2.0 is right after Senti Bubbler, and in Senti Bubbler, Marinette has a nightmare of Cat Blanc. It's canon that she's still pretty fearful of what could become of the future if her and Cat Noir were to ever fall in love. Her fear and trauma of Cat Blanc overpowers any feelings she might have for Cat Noir. She'd rather be in denial than risk Paris being destroyed. And I like this continuity because it shows she's human and it's adding another dimension to Marinette's character in terms of season 4's narrative. Then Cat Noir tries to find a way to stop pestering Ladybug, which I'll talk about why this is important for his character in much more detail later on. Ironically, he bumps into Marinette and they try to help each other out with their problems. I think this is so cool because I'm guessing the akumatized villain gets defeated at the start of the episode, so the remainder of the episode is literally just Cat Noir and Marinette interacting. Say it again with me, guys, you know you want to. Marichat Nation, get ready because we are gonna win. Gosh, I haven't said that in such a long time. And then what's interesting is that Marinette is looking for someone to help rehearse how to confess her feelings to Adrien. I'm going to go ahead with this bold prediction. Marinette will confess to Adrien by the end of the season. It's been building up to it since Gang of Secrets actually. It was hinted in Mr. Pigeon 72, it was hinted in Guilt Trip sort of, Crocodile especially, so I really do think she will. With that being said, I don't think Adrien will find out in Glaciator 2.0. She's probably going to tell Cat Noir that she's in love with a boy, but obviously won't say who that boy is. Now let's talk about what this episode means for Ladynoir and Adrienette, whilst also talking about the character growth Marichat provides for both Adrien and Marinette. Ladynoir is slowly crumbling whilst Adrienette is slightly advancing. I mean, we've only gotten a few scenes here and there, but hopefully that's soon to change. Remember, this is right before Haxan, which is before Rocketeer, which is before Wishmaker, so we shouldn't really get our hopes up. As far as we're concerned, we're still anticipating a big argument between Ladybug and Cat Noir. If anything, this episode is a build-up of Cat Noir slowly realising where he stands with Ladybug. And whilst that's happening, he's getting closer to Marinette, someone who he can always rely on and will always listen to him. The reverse love square means Adrienette development, because as of now, the side that's dominating the square is Ladynoir. 90% of focus is on Ladynoir, but that can all change with Marichat. I can picture Marinette giving Cat Noir some really good advice in this episode, and him realizing, wow, I've never seen Marinette so bold. I wonder why she never shows this side of her when Adrien is around her. And deep down, as Marinette is giving him advice, she'll also start regretting being a bit harsh on Cat Noir. Because Cat Noir pesters Ladybug with his feelings, maybe that's why in Rocketeer, he didn't really tell Ladybug that he was feeling left out. He just pretended that everything is okay when it's quite the opposite. Maybe that stems from this episode. He feels like he's bothering her and so refuses to say how he truly feels, even when he wants to. Which is a cool aspect of the yin and yang complex of the show, because as stated before, Marinette is usually the one struggling to have conversations she needs to have. And here we see Cat Noir exhibiting that flaw. What I'm saying is, I think Glaciator 2.0 is the beginning of where Cat Noir starts bottling up his emotions. Great, more miscommunication to add to the problem. And what about Adrienette? And what can Marinette gain from spending time with Cat Noir? Remember back in season 3, the episode Puppeteer 2.0, Ladybug asked Cat Noir how he's so carefree and bold when showing how much he loves Ladybug. And Cat Noir responds by saying, if something is truly important, that's exactly why you shouldn't waste time and you should just get it out. I think we might get a similar conversation like that where Cat Noir encourages Marinette. I also think he'd be a little bit confused and surprised at this side of her, because she's usually very bold in class when standing up for what she believes in, so he's probably wondering, wow, Marinette really likes this person for her to be this nervous. Who knows, after bonding together, they may discover another layer to each other and grow to appreciate each other for who they are. The longer Cat Noir spends thinking Ladybug doesn't need him, the closer he gets to Marinette. And then there's Adrienette. Otherwise, we wouldn't have had that reverse umbrella scene in Mr. Pigeon 72. Marinette is afraid of being rejected, which is why she does everything in her power to avoid confessing to Adrien by making up the most insane and convoluted plans, because at least she can buy herself some time. I think in the finale, because we know Hawkmoth will create a villain with the ability to make people take risks, Marinette will realize that she doesn't even need the help of a villain. She shouldn't need the help of a villain. She'll remember the advice Cat Noir gave her and admit to Adrien that she's been in love with him since the very first day they met. Whether or not he'll reject her, oh gosh, my heart will not be able to handle it. Think positive thoughts, only positive thoughts round here. But I think she wouldn't be too scared of Adrien rejecting her, because Cat Noir probably tells her that rejection is a part of life, and that what matters most is making the big move in the first place. So that was my thoughts on the synopsis of Glaciator 2.0. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Here's a reminder that Glaciator 2 will be airing in the French dub on October 24th, which is in 9 days. All I know is we will not be disappointed, or at least I hope not. But now I want to put it to you guys. What are your thoughts and predictions? What do you think about Marichat and their significance to this season, the love square and Adrien and Marinette's character? Comment down your thoughts below and I'll be sure to respond. As for today, that's it from me and I'll see you again next time. Bye!